Thanks for hanging in there through the commercial break. I'm Christine, your host, and I'm here with the most fabulous Sarah and Carol McCabe-Joy and Mr. Redford, Robert Redford. He's a foster pom. Carol, we'll talk about her in the next segment and her foster program. Right now, Sarah, you've been telling us about how you are intuitively communicating with animals. It doesn't, regardless of what type of animal. We were talking about the iguana because we pretty much were thinking cats and dogs are the common, but you have been able to work on a reptile.
And they all have spirits.
So,
like
guess.
it or not.
Yeah.
They have souls, spirit and souls. And that's what we work with, their spirit.
I would love to get inside the head of an elephant.
Well,
Seriously, they're really unbelievable creatures.
They're so smart.
So full of wisdom. And whales.
Whales
yeah.
as well.
And like probably dolphins too.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
You sure would.
Especially in the aquariums, you could, the SeaWorld type and get
Yeah.
into their heads
Oh
and
my
figure
gosh.
out. And you also work with humans. Let's not forget that because you studied Reiki and.
Well, I don't do Reiki. I do channel healing, but I have to work with humans sometimes because they're the ones creating the problem with the animal.
I was going to ask you about that.
They're doing something that their pets don't, or they're just feeling deep fear or depression, or they're having some bad feelings, and the animals will pick up on that, and they'll get just flat out sick.
Wow.
So we have to fix the people. to fix
I know.
Yeah.
It's, I hate to say it, but I on occasion have screamed into the phone, and my labradoodle's just like and out of the room.
Right, yeah.
And I'm going, not you, Trixie.
I know.
I'm talking to Cox Cable, not you.
Right.
And she's gone,
good
and I have to go apologize to her. Whatever.
Well,
Does it help to apologize to an animal?
Oh, they really know the feelings behind your words.
So say that
Definitely.
you
Most
yelled
of
or
them.
snapped, which
Some
I
are
don't.
smarter than others.
I don't believe in striking animals. I
Oh,
trained
gosh, no.
her with reward.
Yeah.
But say that you whacked her, like you
Smacked him on the little butt.
or something.
Yeah.
By accident?
Or no, maybe you just lost your temper. I mean, people smack their kids all the time.
Yeah, that I can understand.
Some of them don't smack them enough, if you want my opinion.
This is true.
But if you were to do that and then you go, oh, I'm sorry, does the animal accept the apology?
Yeah, usually. Now,
Oh.
they're all different personalities. So some may sulk, and some may say, "Yeah, okay, well, thanks for
Move
the
on,
heads up." But they're all very individual in their smarts, in their personalities. So it might be bothered by some, and some not.
Interesting.
Or some might just harbor it and start a bad behavioral.
Whoa.
Like barking or chewing or
Shoes, going after your shoes
Anything.
or your
Interesting.
they're gonna make a statement. Pooping.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, that's the
You get that one fast.
You did it on my Persian rug. Well, that's so funny because we all know when the animals have accidents. Like my dog I forgot to open the doggy door one night, and she really had to go.
Yeah.
And she really tried to get me up, but I was just going, oh, quit whining, And I should have known, but we'd been just back from a trip, and make long story short, I should have gotten up. I didn't. She went potty. But I'm always going, why can't you do it on the tile?
I know.
It's like, does it
I
have to
know.
be in the living room on the white rug?
You know what, though?
Do they pick
Because it
that?
soaks in instead of gets her feet wet on the tile.
Oh.
Spreads out and gets her feet.
See, they're smarter than we give them credit for.
Well, there's
nothing.
nothing better than stepping in some pee. I'll tell you.
Poop, too. That's really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Oh,
it's,
no.
It's all not good.
I will say one thing very interesting. Peeing, wetting in the house is an emotional issue. Pooping is something in the environment, and that's much harder to fix because we got to figure out what is going on in his house that's changed. Maybe someone's got a new boyfriend, or I've even seen like men cheating on their wives, and the dog like pooping his shoes. And stuff. But I didn't tell the
that's a
lady. I don't
hint.
tell the
That's a
lady.
hint,
Good
yeah.
doggy.
Yeah.
I just, I'm not going to say it.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah. Which kind of brings to mind too. What I was thinking is, have you ever had to, or would you ever recommend that you get a pet human? They're human away from the animal. Like, have you ever felt a need that?
To separate them.
Yes, because there was just no way that it was the juju or whatever was going to get any better.
Like two personalities, just like two people personalities. They're not getting along. They're not going to get along. But animals are usually pretty resilient. But they're going to have behavioral issues if they're not happy or get sick.
Well, and and you don't see. I mean, most dogs like people, but then you do see dogs that just don't like that person.
Oh, what is up with that?
That's true.
And I think that's a big.
Well, there is the saying that
the feelings they may have angry, negative feelings.
The
that
human?
a dog is very sensitive to. Yeah,
because there are some people that dogs just
They're like,
don't
ooh.
like. I think there was my dog. I've never seen her snarl or heard a growl or anything, but can't remember the exact. But there was one person. She just was whoa.
interesting.
Yeah,
Probably
Isn't
they
that
felt the
something?
energy.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And
darkness,
because she is so calm and sweet all the time, it really struck me when she did that. She didn't growl. It was just like back off or get away or. What I find interesting too, I know we don't have enough time for all the in-depth, subject matter, and we want to give Carol and Redford and Prince Aiden a little time here in the next segment. But what's critical to me, I've had dogs who've crossed over the Rainbow Bridge. We all do. It's so heartbreaking.
It's the worst.
And it doesn't matter if they die of old age. I think it's worse. Mine died of cancer too young, and
Yeah.
So tell us about.
Watch the vaccinations.
I don't.
They need them one time, by the way. Use
Only
the
once?
titers test. Yeah, makes them sicker than a duck. But everybody makes a lot of money off them.
Yeah.
That's like humans. Oh, so they're doing it to the animals too.
Check on
Go
Google.
figure.
Don't take my word for it.
Yeah, I was loath. We'll talk about that privately. But seriously, the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
And you had made a comment off camera that what you disagree with is that the pictures are always the lonely dog on the bridge.
Just all alone.
And the truth is,
No way are they ever alone. I watch. Okay, so I'll do this as quick as I can. But a lot of people call me when their animals are getting ready to cross, and we'll see. Now, if they're ready to go, they'll move towards this way, my vision, or they'll turn their back if they don't want to go yet. Even though they might look sickly, they'll say if they want to go yet or not. So we monitor that, and then, but sometimes the pickup angels, I call them, this big group of
The
just
pickup-
white light angels
Okay,
that
yeah.
come get us and the animals. If they start coming close, I know that's it. And so we get a whole team together, so it's real easy for crossing, especially for euthanization. Then we follow them after, see how they're doing, like that afternoon and the next day and weeks and whenever anybody was checking. And then we also do grief healing on the person's heart. The angels are really, really good at that.
oh,
That you helped me so much.
That's right.
Yeah, with
We
Bear
did.
Bear when he died in my arms.
I know you were so. Don't. I'm gonna
yeah.
cry.
No, it's a beautiful.
It was-
It's a beautiful
the
thing.
other side is amazing.
So are the animals okay letting go of their humans?
Sometimes they'll usually hang around for a while around the house. You can't see them, but they're there. You might
I
hear them,
feel
smell
'em.
them.
I still
And you're
feel.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they go along with the angels to get across that tunnel. And then once they get across, they come visit and they,
Pop in and out.
the spirit world is right here. It's not a billion miles away. Heaven's right,
Right,
here.
right.
It's just like here.
Yeah, a friend posted that Denise Drusilla, the photographer.
Oh, yeah.
She had found a picture of her beloved, beautiful, beautiful dog, and I think she said it was a Facebook post that it had been about a year, and she came across this picture. So of course she was heartbroken and sobbing again. And I meant to respond, but I've been so busy and I wanted to go. But you know what, Denise? He's probably coming back just to give you a visit.
They do.
Yeah, it's because the
so do
anniversary or his birthday or something was coming up, and he was just letting you know that you're
okay.
right. It's
Yeah.
okay. I still love you, and I'm always going to be there. So it must be real crowded over there.
You'd think. It's just a different dimension, without
Okay.
all the physical stuff.
Oh,
So
it's
crowded.
just
You're
different.
funny.
Yeah,
And
I'm
Bob's
sure
like
it is.
walking down the Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
I got a little tear in my eye there was talking about it. But and dogs and cats and lions and tigers and bears all get along. Is it like
Yes.
when we were little, we always had the lamb and the
Yeah.
lion? And
Yeah, and people over there, all their negativity and meanness
oh, you
goes
see
away.
people too?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Are they
it's
with
all
the
spirits.
animals?
Yeah. I'm telling you, we all go to the same place.
Well, yeah.
There's no doubt.
I don't think that the higher being, whatever you want to call him, I don't
call him
think he
God.
would. Yeah, God.
I
Yeah.
call 'em God.
Yeah, I don't think he would ever want to deprive us of
Love.
Didn't he
has the
bring them?
animals
Yeah,
for
for
us.
us to bring us pleasure
God
and
is God spelled
companionship and-
backwards.
Right,
There's a
thank
reason
you.
for it.
I must say, I would never know what really heart-blooming love felt like if I couldn't look in an animal's eyes.
Exactly.
Amen.
Because I've never felt it for a person.
I know, because you can't trust them.
Tried.
I know you tried.
How do you
Let me look
trust
in your eyes.
But that blossoming love, you could really, I've only gotten from an animal.
It's just a bond.
Okay, before I am reduced to a puddle of tears here, I'm really fighting this. We have to take
It's
a
a
break.
beautiful
I know
thing.
it is, but now I'm going to cry because it's so beautiful. Shout out to the Red Roof and Pet Friendly, no parking fees. That was kind of bitchy of me. We'll be back. Don't go away.